Today, let's talk about rational numbers. If you need some background on natural, whole, and integers, you're going to want to check out one of my other videos on that first. Rational numbers are going to be real numbers that terminate or repeat indefinitely. So they have three subsets. They have integers, whole numbers, and natural numbers, and that's what I covered in my previous video. But what goes in rational numbers are going to be partial numbers that terminate or repeat indefinitely. So let's talk about that. There are three main types of rational numbers. That's going to be terminating decimals, repeating decimals, and fractions and mixed numbers. So terminating decimals are decimals that end. Okay, 0.25, I'm done. There's no other numbers after that. 0.625, it's done, it's over. So it's going to be a rational number. Ones that repeat, you go on your calculator and you do 1 divided by 3 and you get 0.33333333. It's a repeating number. It repeats the same number over and over and over again, and that's going to be a repeating decimal. Sometimes there's two, like 0.18. It goes 0.18181818. That is also okay, and that's still a rational number. All of your fractions and mixed numbers are going to be rational numbers. So 1/2, 2/11. Here's a mixed number. We have 8 and 5/8. That is a rational number. Now notice that this is positive and negative. So if I have negative 0.25, that's also a rational number. If I have negative 11/2, an improper fraction, that's going to be a rational number. When we look at the rational number family on either a tree or a Venn diagram, you can see we have our circle of integers from my previous video, and we've just put it inside the rational numbers. Then on the tree, we had ended here with just this little bit here. So now we're going to add terminating decimals and repeating decimals as well to that, and that's all going to be rational numbers. So when you're putting numbers on a Venn diagram, a word of caution. Some people see things like 4/2 and go, that's a fraction. But this isn't a simplified fraction. If I divide this out, I get 2. So 4/2 is actually going to go here in natural numbers because it's really 2. But 3/2 is going to go here because that is a improper fraction and it doesn't equal a whole number. So another mistake that I see is I have like negative 1.5, and people try to put it in integers because it's negative. Negative 1 would go here, but because I've got this 0.5 on the end, I am going to put negative 1.5 in rational numbers. So just make sure that everything is simplified before you try to put it onto a Venn diagram when you're doing rational numbers. So remember that rational numbers are going to be your fractions, terminating decimals, and repeating decimals.